Hello there, and welcome back to Deponia, the complete journey. We are still searching for the ingredients to make the espresso. So I did do some research. I figure, and I also went around to try it out. I figure it'll probably make a better video for you. This way, I don't get stuck doing the same thing over and over. So let's pick up a few things. First, we do need the red coin.
Flawless performance. Still some room for improvement, but that wasn't too bad for an amateur.
What did I say? Red curtain. I think I said cotton. So we do need this for later. I think we got everything else here, so let's go. See you, Lonzo. Lonzo's cool. I like Lonzo. And Nick is cool too. Does he have anything new to say?
Hello again.
Or?
Hey,
Rufus?
exactly.
Destination plan. Oh, you know?
Talk to you later.
See you,
Rufus?
exactly.
this guy in the end, so funny. Okay, so first thing first, gonna be a lot of things we are going to do. I'm so excited. Can't wait to show you. So let's visit Wenzel first. Good old Wenzel. So let's talk to him.
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
And check it out. Maybe you can help me organize a few things.
Maybe you can help me organize a few things.
Again? You haven't even returned my lawnmower yet.
Oh, yes, the lawnmower. You'd better get a new one. The old one had lousy aerodynamics.
What is it this time?
And look at that. We could ask him about all of the ingredients. I think just about all of it. Looks like it's missing one.
Do you have any idea where I can get a stimulant?
Have you asked Dr. Gizmo?
Oh, yeah. He did say something along those lines.
I'm sure he must have something in his office.
Good thing that I have such a phenomenal memory. I wouldn't have come to that conclusion otherwise.
Right, Rufus. So we got the stimulant already. But this one is important.
Do you have any idea where I can get some blackish powder?
Black powder? No idea. Aren't you the expert concerning all things explosive? After all, every other invention of yours blows up.
Which at the same time means that every first one doesn't.
What logic?
Do you have any idea where I can get clear water?
Clear water? Pfft, that stuff only exists in legends.
So what? My whole project is legendary.
Legend has it that your father once found clear water. That's how he got to be mayor of Kuvak. They say that there are still a few bottles hidden away in the town hall.
That's my old man, all right. He left Deponia, but instead of bequeathing me his fortune, he hid it.
At least he left you the divining rod. Maybe it is possible to find some water with it.
Dream on.
Oh, actually I just now got that hand too. Okay, this one.
Do you have any idea where I can get revitalizing fluid?
I once heard that it is supposed to be revitalizing to drink the blood of a bull.
You believe everything people tell you, don't you?
Like I'll get back the money that I loaned you?
Exactly. Do you have any idea where I can get energy-rich water?
Energy-rich water? What's that supposed to be? The only energy I know of is in the car batteries you find in the trash heaps everywhere.
Yeah, well, I should have guessed that you can't give much useful information concerning energy, lazy bum.
Says the guy who's a master at sleeping. And who doesn't work.
I think I'd better do this myself. Let's be honest, you were never a big help anyway.
Whatever you say.
Never a big help. Brilliant.
What?
You don't get it? Not a big help. Because you're small.
Okay.
Later.
Exactly.
Hey, I don't know if I showed this in the last part, but before we go, up here, See the chimney? I feel like I have it, but just in case, let's
Wenzel has attached a protective cover to his chimney. What an egomaniac! Where am I supposed to practice spitting now?
I want to show you that because one thing we need to do has to do with that. Right here. And some of these, I feel like it takes a long time to figure out. I mean, you really have to try like just about everything. I feel like you pretty much have to use everything too, just about. So we could combine the balloon with the laughing gas with the hook. And voila, balloon with hook. And check it out, finished.
This wasn't half as funny as I thought it would be.
See, that was pretty neat, right? It opened up the chimney. And I discovered this basement. See, I missed this before. And right here we have pipe.
If my impeccable sense of orientation doesn't fail me, I should be under the shower right now.
And with this, we could take the dentist drill. See, this part is from my research, but I have no idea how you will actually figure out this part. Aside from the hint that maybe this. Stop. Well, oh, that, huh. Get Wenzel is done talk to. Elbow Drew. Oh, I thought that was kind of different. I thought that was trick him into thinking something about water. But okay, let's gather the last ingredient. It's just black powder. Alright, let's get that and then we'll work on the water side. And now we did everything there. Let's go back to Tony's house. And really, without researching, you pretty much have to go everywhere, I feel, and probably click through things a lot. So how do you like this game so far? I really enjoy it. The puzzle's actually quite challenging. Possibly more challenging, one of the most challenging puzzle games that I play. I could see you could figure things out eventually, but I could also see that will take some time. So over here, we have a lot of things we need here. We got the torch here, we got the dud, and we have the funnel. Which, to be honest, I can't remember when do we use the funnel, but I do know dud and dissector's scalpel go together.
Well, there we go. Black powder.
Ta-da! We got a black powder! Oh, that's supposed to be black powder. Oh, okay. Well, this says powder too. That's funny. Okay. So now we could go back to Tony's shop to combine all of them. I still have yet to figure out what came across the whole brochure thing that Tony has with the post office. I feel like the tranquilizer has something to do with it because Rufus said all we need is like a pipe or something. But I have yet to. At first I thought it was the pipe in Wenzel's house, but I don't think that's it. So I guess we have to see. Maybe it'll come in play later on. But now, saving gold is a primary goal. Look at her face. Okay, so now we could put this black powder in here.
A pinch of black powder.
And use the crane.
I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
What a guy. Coffee powder. Yay! We did it! I think that's... Yeah, that should be this. There's no check mark for it, but... Okay. Guess only this ingredient has the check mark. But that's how we get coffee powder. So let's go ahead and go work on the water stuff. The water stuff a bit more confusing. So let's come up here. You know what? Let's go and listen to the developer of this podcast. This is like a major part of the town, I feel.
Another big and difficult screen. This is pretty much the crossroads screen, and it also has a scribble done by me. It's in my head very clearly, and I still know how I established the house's visuals. I'm actually a bit proud of the fawn facades and the golden roofs. We, of course, that is Misha and me, put a lot of thought into the composition of the houses. What would they be made of? We actually did concepts of wrecking balls, dredgers, cranes, and garbage trucks, and then disassembled them. And all those engine parts and parts of the hull you never get to see are now jury-rigged roofs. I think that's quite exciting and enjoyable. In this screen, though, I had a little argument with Bart, my lead game designer, as well, who struggled with the abundance of exits and different levels. For example, one towards Tony's shop in the front. You can see it there on the right corner. Or the water tower to the left and all that. Script-wise, this was a huge effort to get everything in there nice and clean. Then you have those long walking passages and so on. He basically threw his hands over his head, going all like, "Oh, Pokey, you can't freaking do that. The screen is an atrocity." Okay, he doesn't speak like that, but for the sake of story and content, I just wanted this long shot. So, it's a big crossroad screen, kind of an establisher of the town. Like a map. It's something I just desperately wanted. So it's a map, but also an ordinary screen with the flow of the story. And yeah, I got my way. To be honest, I don't know if that was beneficial to the game after all. Actually, I should really listen to what Bade says. I always should listen to what Bade says.
Okay, that was funny. That was funny. Hey, so next we're gonna come to the water tower. And that's Mr. Wenzel. Rufus just taking his time here. Look at him. Okay, so we could click the pipe.
What?
And look, it actually stopped on the chimney. And you know, all the water doesn't seem like water in this. I have no idea how these people survive for so long.
Poor Wenzel. His tender heart will break when he finds out that the well in his basement isn't real. Quick, I don't want to miss the moment.
Here we go. Rufus can be really mean, I have to say. I think that's also why most of the people here, they were very nice, I think. They don't really like him, but they kind of put up with him. That's right, Rufus, you heard me. You better change your way, pal. You can lose all your friends. Gotta stop being nicer to people. I guess trying to save gold was a nice thing he tried to do, though.
Wenzel?
I'm down here. Come quick. You won't believe your eyes.
Poor Wenzel still thinks he struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water!
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just... Wait a second. You really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am rich!
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's divining rod. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment, the moment of triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's that grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I see. I'm rich!
Oh, did we get something from this? Huh. I thought we would get water from this, but I feel like we didn't. Oh, what is that? What is that little? What is this icon here? Oh, chapter overview. Right. Okay. Well, let's grab a divining rod for sure. Got that back. And this plane totally backfire on Rufus.
There, I can see it clearly. Grit, and there's a dead beetle. Clear water.
I mean, isn't that a good thing you guys finally have nice clear water? And I don't know why we actually don't get the water from here. I thought we would. Yep, that's the little part with Wenzel. So we know that from Wenzel, we know the one of the liquid is on the front right here, front of town gate. It's the bowl machine, and the other liquid possibly in the card, I believe. But we're still missing one more. Let's see. Next thing is we'll go to the town hall. I think Wenzel said that's where he went to. He wanted to talk to the mayor. And
Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again? Is it my turn already?
Right now, Wenzel is still talking to the mayor. After that,
The mayor will see number 63 through 65!
I'll skedaddle.
don't let the door hit you.
we're number 66. So these guys here is what we're gonna mess with next. So check out their hat. It looks like a fan. I don't know what that looks like. And that looks like, I don't know what that is, but if we go out here and we take a look at the building. So the hat maker make the hat specifically for them. And check it out. It looks like this one, and this one, right? So we come over here to the alley. And remember the ignition plan? That's what we need to do next. So what we're trying to do is get past the line. And to do that, ta-da, we could set detonation points right on their houses. I think it's oh, I didn't need to move that one. So that's that. And here we go.
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
I want to see something real quick. So before instruction, oh yeah, the instruction didn't touch any of the houses. Wow, I thought that was a hand too at first. So now the blast is blasting the house with the alarm going. I think if we come back to town hall, look at that, they're all gone. So
I would have earned the one, but I guess the 63 will have to do.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Aw, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next up, number 63, please.
That's us. We just go in. Can't even talk to that lady.
every office needs a good soul. Maybe someone should tell the mayor. Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again?
Is it my turn already?
Yes, it is. I
Already called your number.
didn't I?
Lottie's so funny.
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
Alright, I guess we talk to Wenzel? Excuse me, Wenzel.
Rufus, so how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
I guess we just go in. Is it? Huh. This is strange. Is it a glitch?
I said.
Oh, nope. Maybe because Wenzel's in the way? Oh yeah, okay, get in. Oh, there we
Low-Tech,
go.
I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-Tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Huh. Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What?
That's what I'm saying. What?
I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over?
Oh. Let's see. Let's do this.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus. Whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
Let's see. Try this.
But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
How about this?
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Wow.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a God! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
Huh. Oh.
What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
Hey, that's a lie!
Oh yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
Ah, you'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see.
Interesting. Huh.
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all.
This is so funny. How do we get out of it? Oh. I feel like we're missing a option down there maybe. Let me see.
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
You don't even have your own residence, do you? You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. If only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
Ouch.
He cut deep, very deep. I still can't get to the exit on this conversation. Oh boy. Maybe I do this?
The girl belongs to me.
Wrong. I've already made the decision.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments.
Oh, there we go.
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it. I need to get to the assembly hall.
That's how he go to the assembly hall, in the desk? Okay. Well, it's the first time I'm in his office actually, so let me explore.
I kind of know this symbol. What a pile of junk.
Oh.
If this is where the key to the world belongs, good night. I mean, I managed to lose the key to my front door all the time.
That's funny. I mean, okay.
One of the few long-distance radio devices in this backwater town. Why are we paying an operator if nobody's ever making a call? I know why I don't pay taxes.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me? He's gone. Well, never mind.
Wow. Is like a tunnel in there, or? That's so funny. What is this? Oh. Oh.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea.
That's a powerful gadget, isn't it?
SOLONG Y-O-U-S-U-C-K-E. Damn, where was I?
So long you... Okay. Alright, let's see, for this part...
Hey, that's my dad's divining rod.
We take this, and... I think it's here.
What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all.
Wow, that drawer has all kinds of things going on with it.
A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down.
He's just clever enough to find it. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got glass. Let's use this here.
This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet.
What legacy? Was that everything here? I think that's everything. Just kind of checking around, making sure here. Hello, Bill. Okay, let's go. So the booze.
Blah! This tastes like the cough syrup that Dad used to give me when I was too noisy.
What this?
I must have found clear water, obviously.
Nice. Glass of clear water. We're not a step closer. There we go. So now we need energy-rich water and revitalizing liquid. Okay. To the front of the town we go. Oh, before we do that, just remember we need to stop by Tony's house again. I guess I should have done this while we were there, but I forgot. I like this little robot. I feel bad for all the other guys who's been waiting in line. I wonder how they feel once they found out the hearing is over. Okay, so let's come over here. And we need the sponge. Soak it up.
I don't like the direction this is taking at all.
And now we have a wet sponge. Yay! Don't worry, you'll get to see what that is for pretty soon here. There we go. Now we could go to the front of the town gate. Wow, that front of the town gate has, I want to say, both the ingredients there? It's interesting all in one spot like that. I could be wrong though. I have to try it out. Here we go. So with this part, see, this part is so tricky. I don't know how we could even figure it out. I think without researching, we really have to like click through every single item. Windshield.
Ugh, is this really necessary? Oh.
Come on, buddy. There you go.
The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says, Sugar Puff. Stupid name.
Sugar Puff. We gotta remember that. And let's come here to the bowl. And we're gonna do this. I guess that's a hand with the I think that's also a cow face. Like a girl cow's face on there?
Ah! Uh-huh! Brilliant! brilliant idea, Rufus. What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it worked.
But see, that wasn't enough. I don't know how we could figure this out. Seriously, it's just whoever figured this out initially, I have to hand it to them. So now we take the curtain and do this.
Aw, does that upset you? Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil, or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes.
And now we could use the syringe and get the liquid we need.
Draw blood from an enraged bull? Child's play. Bull's blood. Check.
Yay! I feel that's the second time Rufus got throwing that bushes there. So we got the exhilarating. Let me see the other list. Okay, revitalizing liquid. Nice. So we just need one more. We're almost there. Remember Hennick? I think that's his name, right? The guy who forget other people's name. I forgot his name. Hennick. Oh yeah, I did remember.
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
exactly.
So we're coming to him because he talked about having a lot of keys.
About my key again.
Again? Well, if you insist. What was your name again?
Sugar Puff. I think that option wasn't there before too. Was it?
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your key, Sugar Puff, but I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Pink? What's this one? Mauve?
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
Oh, it's I think it's ballet.
I, love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugar Puff.
Yeah? I'm so happy I could just explode.
Really? I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
Did we get a key for that? Yeah, we did. Look at that. Yay! You know what's happening next? To the front of town gate we go. Dun dun dun. Playing the Batman music. Oh, the bull's still in rage. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, now we could use this. Nice. Level. Nice. Everything's working out. Battery.
Oh, I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them?
Oh, dentist drill.
I want the battery acid, and I have a dentist drill. That's almost too convenient. Ah! Ow! Yeah! Ow!
Oh, what do we use to carry it though? Uh-oh. I think that's true. Funnel maybe?
That stuff looks pretty harmless. I think I can afford to lose a few drops.
Hope it doesn't run out. Maybe tranquilizer?
Maybe I can still use this. I'd better look for a different container.
Oh, I wonder if I have to dump it. How about the clear water then?
Ha! I've siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that.
Sweet! Energy rich clear water. Okay. Now we have everything. Energy rich clear water. Yeah, I think that is everything. So now we just take these two ingredients back to Lonzo, and we should be partying. Espresso, here we come. Here we come in the next part, that is. I think I will cover the end of this part. Actually, it has been a while, so so next time we come back, we will go back to Lonzo and make an espresso, guys. Thank you so much for watching, all your support. You are amazing. If you enjoyed this, be sure to click on the button below to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep on playing. Have yourself a wonderful day.